Okay guys, this week's episode I just want to show you the basics of music theory, I guess you could call it. Just pretty much whether you're interested to know about any kind of music, about how the notes are laid out on a piano, anything like that. I'm just going to show you just the basic stuff. Just have an idea of what's going on with the piano, with the notes, how they're all laid out. So pretty much on a piano, we have what's called middle C, so you just go to the middle of the piano and then just slightly to the left and you'll find the white note just to the left of the two black ones. That one is just called middle C. Everything to the left side are the bass notes, and that's written under the bass clef, and then anything to the right of that is the treble notes, and that's written under the treble clef. So from middle C, it's just a piano shows musical notes a lot more simply than any other sort of instrument because of the way that they're laid out. If you just know the alphabet up to G, it's just repeating from A through to G just over and over. So from C here, the next white note is D. So you're just going through the alphabet from C basically. You're C, D, E, F, G, and then it just goes back to A. A, B, C, there's the other C there. And you notice that it's also to the left of the two black notes. So that's always a C. So basically that's one octave. From that C to that C is just one octave. And that's pretty much all the notes that there are in the world is just these ones. It's just that. And on a piano it's just that, just repeated over and over and over. So it looks more complicated than what it actually is. You're really only just looking at that many notes and it's just repeated over and over and over, and they're just different pitch notes. That's all they are. So it's just C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're just going through the alphabet up until G. Now the black ones are your sharps and flats. So from the white note, if there's a black one just to the right of it, that's a sharp. It's a sharp of that note. So that's C. That one is C sharp. Okay, then you go to D. So to the right, the black note to the right of D is D sharp. They're just in between notes, that's all. Now if the black note's to the left, you'll notice that D also has one to the left. That's a flat, so that's D flat. So you'll notice that this note here, it's D flat, but it's also C sharp. So C sharp and D flat are the same note. So it's not as complicated as what you might think. With the piano, typically you've got your left hand doing something, your right hand doing something, and then your right foot is on the right pedal. You have three pedals down here. The right pedal is your sort of sustain pedal. I'll show you what that does. So if I just push the note, let go, it stops. If I put my foot on this pedal, it keeps ringing out. So that's how we can get that nice, where each note will actually ring out as long as I hold my foot down. Now when you're playing a piece of music, you have chord changes. So whenever there's a chord change, your foot needs to come off and then go back down again. Because you don't want one chord to be ringing into another chord. It would sound absolutely horrible. So that's why you'll see a piano player, their right foot's going up and down. They're just going, they'll finish a chord, and then when they change chord, their foot goes up and back down again. So now you've got like... So my foot's going up and down as I change to each one. And that's basically it. It's just A to G, just repeated over and over and over, and then the black notes are your sharps and your flats. And it's pretty much that easy. Next week I'll do one on the guitar, and then the week after that I'll do one on the drums, just showing you roughly what's going on. So that means when you see someone playing one of these instruments, you've just got a general idea of just what's going on basically, instead of not knowing anything about it. Now piano it's a little bit tricky to learn, trying to split your hands up like that, but then once you get it, it becomes easier and easier. And you'll have both hands doing different things, but it's just practice. It's just a lot of practice, and it just keeps getting easier and easier. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.